My name is Christopher. I have HSV2 down here. I want to talk today about doctors who are advising people to not disclose herpes. And this is really a counterintuitive approach to healthcare, because the actual point that we're all freaking out about when we get herpes is because we didn't know someone had it and they weren't disclosed to. The majority of people who get herpes is from people who didn't disclose to them. It's oftentimes not from people who like, hey, I have herpes, I hope you know the risk, and then that person gets it. That's not really likely, because oftentimes people don't know they have outbreaks or don't even know they have it, and then they transmit it. So doctors themselves should realize that like doing this is feeding back into the stigma. And I think it's important that we all sort of re-educate ourselves as a planet that herpes is common, herpes is human. Most of us have HSV, that type 1 can be transmitted down there, that type 2 can just be transmitted as well, but is not necessarily this giant boogeyman that it's made out to be in society. And I think they say, oh, you don't have to disclose like oral HSV1 or genital HSV1 just because like cold sores are normal, and no one does that. And like, you know, genital HSV1 may not shed as often, so transmission may be less. But I do believe that like I'd rather receive rejection from someone after disclosing than accidentally at some point ever give them herpes and then have that guilt because I knew and didn't disclose. The other thing is like we're at a point in this world where mentioning the word herpes to us or to a partner may result in rejection, when in reality, this simple word has been changing people's lives for the worse. Whether you're being told, hey, you have oral herpes and you feel terrible despite the fact that your whole life you had cold sores and everything was fine, or if you get it down there, people are just like, but how did I get herpes? Like, it was, I don't know how this happened, and now my life is over. My advice, please disclose your oral herpes or genital herpes status. If you knowingly get cold sores, let your partner know. Maybe they knowingly get cold sores as well, and you could have an open and honest discussion about sexual health instead of all of us just jumping into bed blindly, ignorantly, never really worrying about the risks or the issues until after they come up. Love you, miss you, hope you're doing well. Extra help in the description box. See you guys next time.